In 1966, Family Affair was the world's favorite escape. But in 2026, 60 years later, the truth behind the cameras is finally coming to light. From secret contracts and broken hearts to the haunting legacy of a beloved doll, the reality was far more tragic than the fiction. Today, we peel back the curtain to reveal the hidden shadows and the incredible lives of the stars of Family Affair. Brian Keith was born in 1921. At age 45, he stepped into the iconic role of Uncle Bill Davis. A former Marine and the son of established actors, Keith brought a unique, tough but tender energy to the screen. Off-camera, he was a revolutionary. He negotiated a groundbreaking contract to work only 3 days a week so he could prioritize his real-life family. This forced the production to film all his scenes for multiple episodes in massive blocks. Keith wasn't just a co-star to the children, Anissa Jones and Johnny Whitaker. He became their real-life protector, forming a bond that defied typical Hollywood professional boundaries. However, the years following the show were marked by profound tragedy. The loss of Anissa Jones to an overdose in 1976 shattered him, as he had always viewed her as his own flesh and blood. As Keith aged, he battled severe emphysema and lung cancer, but the final crushing blow came in 1997 when his biological daughter, Daisy, passed away after struggling with mental health. Just 2 months later, burdened by physical agony and deep grief, Keith sadly passed away at the age of 75. He remains the soul of the series, a man whose immense warmth on screen was mirrored by the deep, sometimes painful love he held for his family. Sebastian Cabot was born in 1918. At age 48, he transformed into Giles French, the world's most beloved gentleman's gentleman. Born in London, Cabot's journey to stardom was anything but direct. He worked as a chef and a chauffeur before his rich, baritone voice and dignified presence led him to the stage. On Family Affair, his signature beard became a cultural symbol, so vital to the character that he often wore a prosthetic version to save time during the show's grueling, non-linear filming schedule. Beyond the Davis penthouse, Cabot was a legendary titan of voice acting. He is the voice of childhood for millions, serving as the narrator for Winnie the Pooh and the wise Bagheera in The Jungle Book. Despite his sophisticated persona, Cabot struggled with his health throughout the series, suffering a stroke that briefly sidelined him. He was the stabilizing force on set, known for his unwavering professionalism and quiet kindness toward the young cast. Sadly, the world lost this legendary voice in 1977, only 6 years after the show concluded, when a second stroke took his life at age 59. Cabot didn't just play a butler. He defined elegance for an entire generation, leaving behind a legacy of grace that still whispers to us through the classic characters he brought to life. Kathy Garver was born in 1945. At age 20, she captured hearts as Sissy Davis, the sophisticated older sister who balanced the innocence of childhood with the responsibilities of adulthood. Unlike many of her peers, Garver navigated the treacherous waters of child stardom with remarkable grace, becoming the ultimate survivor of the series. Beyond the Davis penthouse, she carved out a brilliant career as a voiceover legend, famously voicing Firestar in the 1980s hit Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. Garver also became a celebrated author, writing intimate memoirs that pulled back the curtain on the bittersweet reality behind the scenes of the show. She has spent decades preserving the legacy of her castmates, serving as a living link to the golden era of television. Even today, at age 80, she remains vibrant and active. A stark contrast to the tragedies that befell her on-screen siblings. Her strength and resilience proved that while Hollywood can be cruel, a steadfast spirit can endure and thrive across 8 decades. Anissa Jones was born in 1958. At just 8 years old, she became a global phenomenon as Buffy Davis, inseparable from her beloved Mrs. Beasley doll. This doll was so vital that fans considered it the 6th member of the family. And even 60 years later, it remains a legendary and expensive collector's item. However, the fame that brought joy to millions became a golden cage for Anissa. When the show ended, she found herself trapped in the shadow of Buffy, unable to secure mature roles because the industry only saw her as a perpetual child. This loss of identity led her down a dark and difficult path as she struggled to find her place in a world that refused to let her grow up. Her journey reached a devastating end in 1976, when, at only 18 years old, she passed away after a tragic struggle with substance use. Her passing sent shockwaves through Hollywood and deeply wounded her on-screen father, Brian Keith, who never truly recovered from the loss. Anissa remains one of cinema's most heartbreaking what-ifs, a bright star that burned out far too soon, leaving behind a legacy of innocence forever captured in the wide, hopeful eyes of a little girl and her iconic doll. Johnny Whitaker was born in 1959. At age 6, he became an instant television icon as the red-haired, freckle-faced Jody Davis. With his natural intelligence and undeniable charm, Johnny was the perfect counterpart to his on-screen twin, Buffy. However, the transition from child superstar to adult reality was far from easy. As the 1980s arrived, Whitaker faced a downward spiral of personal loss, a painful divorce, and a long battle with substance abuse that nearly cost him everything. But unlike many tragic Hollywood stories, Johnny chose the path of a survivor. He successfully completed rehabilitation and transformed his life, dedicating himself to helping others as a certified addiction counselor. Today, at age 66, he stands as a beacon of hope, proving that even after the darkest chapters, one can find a new purpose. His legacy is no longer just about the red-haired boy from the 1960s, but about a man who conquered his demons to become a protector for those still struggling in the shadows of fame. John Williams was born in 1903. At age 63, he stepped into the family affair penthouse as Niles French, the sophisticated brother of Giles French. Williams was brought in as an emergency replacement when Sebastian Cabot had to take a medical leave to recover from heart issues. A distinguished veteran of the stage and a Tony Award winner, Williams brought a heightened level of aristocratic elegance to the show. He was already a household name for his roles in Alfred Hitchcock classics like Dial M for Murder and To Catch a Thief. His presence on set provided a seamless transition, not maintaining the show's high standard of British charm during a difficult production period. Williams was known for his incredible professionalism and a dry, sharp wit that endeared him to both the cast and the crew. He lived a long and storied life, passing away of natural causes in 1983 at the age of 80. While he was only a temporary member of the Davis household, his contribution was vital, serving as a reminder that true class and talent are timeless, leaving an indelible mark on the legacy of 1960s television. Nancy Walker was born in 1922. At age 44, she joined the final season of Family Affair as Emily Turner, the witty and energetic part-time maid who brought a fresh spark of comedy to the Davis household. Although her time on the show was brief, Walker was already a powerhouse of stage and screen, later becoming a legendary director and a commercial icon. For over 20 years, she reigned as Rosie, the face of Bounty paper towels, becoming one of the most recognizable figures in American advertising history. Behind the scenes, she was known for her incredible comic timing and a professional drive that paved the way for women in directing. Sadly, her vibrant life was cut short by lung cancer in 1992 at the age of 69. Walker remains a beloved figure, remembered not just as a comedy queen, but as a versatile artist who could command a Broadway stage or a simple household commercial with equal parts grace and humor. Heather Angel was born in 1909. At age 57, she portrayed Miss Faversham, the elegant friend and potential love interest of Mr. French. A classic beauty from the British Isles, Angel's career spanned the golden age of Hollywood, where she starred in masterpieces like Alfred Hitchcock's Lifeboat. Beyond her physical grace, she possessed a voice of pure crystal, which led her to Disney, where she provided the voice for Alice's sister in the animated classic Alice in Wonderland. Her recurring role in Family Affair added a layer of romantic sophistication to the series, providing a glimpse into the private life of the ever-formal Mr. French. Angel was respected for her quiet dignity and her ability to bring a touch of class to every scene she entered. She passed away from cancer in 1986 at the age of 77. Leaving behind a legacy that bridges the gap between the grandeur of early cinema and the warmth of classic television. She remains a symbol of an era where elegance was the standard and talent was boundless. Betty Lynn was born in 1926. At age 40, she appeared as Miss Lee, the efficient and dedicated secretary to Uncle Bill Davis. A true veteran of the silver screen, Lynn's career was marked by her incredible kindness and an enduring connection with her audience. While she was a vital part of the Davis business world, she is perhaps most legendary for her role as Thelma Lou on The Andy Griffith Show. In a beautiful twist of fate, Lynn spent her later years living in Mount Airy, the real-life inspiration for the town of Maybury, where she was treated like royalty by fans from around the world. Even as she reached her 90s, she remained a beloved fixture at local events, always ready with a smile and a story. She passed away of natural causes in 2021 at the remarkable age of 95. Betty Lynn was more than just a talented actress. She was a symbol of a kinder, simpler era, and her longevity allowed generations of fans to say a personal thank you to a television legend. Karl Lukas was born in 1919. At age 47, he played Scotty Parker, the friendly and dependable maintenance man of the apartment building where the Davis family lived. Lukas was one of the most recognizable character actors of the 1960s, a reliable support who seemed to be everywhere on the television dial. From the barracks of Hogan's Heroes to the classic comedy of The Dick Van Dyke Show, his presence added a layer of everyday realism to every series he joined. On Family Affair, His character represented the hard-working spirit that kept the world of the wealthy Davis family running smoothly behind the scenes. Known for his sturdy build and friendly demeanor, Lukas was a professional who made every role, no matter the size, feel authentic and essential. He passed away from heart failure in 1995 at the age of 75. While he may not have been the lead star, Karl Lukas was the backbone of classic television, a man whose tireless work helped define the golden age of American sitcoms. June Lockhart was born in 1925. At age 41, she appeared as a special guest star, bringing her immense talent and grace to the family affair penthouse. Lockhart is a true century legend, one of the very few actors in history to reach the incredible milestone of 100 years. Best known as the iconic mother figures in the legendary series Lassie and Lost in Space, her guest appearances were always treated as a prestigious event. Her presence added a touch of television royalty to the show, bridging the gap between different classic TV universes. June Lockhart passed away peacefully on October 23, 2025, at the age of 100, due to natural causes. Having lived through a full century of entertainment history, she remained a symbol of longevity, grace, and professionalism. Her legacy continues to shine, reminding us that true stars never fade, and her appearance in the series remains a cherished moment for fans of classic television. 60 years have passed, yet the echoes of Family Affair still linger. Behind the luxury of the Davis penthouse, we found human stories of immense love, hidden pain, and the heavy price of fame. Though many stars have faded, their legacy remains, a reminder that a family is defined not by how it's built, but by the love that holds it together. Thank you for journeying back to 1966 with us. Which character's story touched you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more hidden Hollywood histories. Until next time.